Hello, good afternoon. You are welcome to the page of your friend Nosoke, where we discuss various health issues or various issues that is on ground that we think maybe people have been talking about. They would like us to talk about it. So this afternoon, our topic for today is called prejudice. Prejudice. So we have various definitions for prejudice. Talking about prejudice is when you have a preconceived idea or opinion about somebody or a group of people that is not based on a reason or that is not actual. It's not an actual experience. You form it within yourself that this should be it. It is when you are being biased about another person or a group of people. Is when you are being partial or you allow yourself to be swayed towards a particular direction, when you are being partisan or you are distorted from being able to reason and judge correctly. Prejudice can take different kinds of form. It can be through racism, hatred for a particular religion. You can have hatred for a particular group of people based on their religion, based on their values, their belief, their cultural belief, based on their geographical location. You can have prejudice against anybody. And talking about prejudice is something that is giving us problem globally, if you look at it. When you believe your own race is better than I, when I believe my own race is better than yours, when I believe my religion is the best out of all the over 1,000 religions we have all over the world. So prejudice can lead to hatred. It brings about hatred. It brings about hatred, lack of love. It brings about not being empathetic to each other's situation. Prejudice can lead you to like something that is happening in South Africa against the blacks, especially the Nigerians, that there is a xenophobia, that the South African people, brothers are now killing the different. Is because they have prejudice in them, and they believe Nigerian men are not, Nigerian men particularly are not good. It is an injury or damage resulting from such judgment or action of a particular group of people. When you have a preconceived idea about some group of people you have not even get close to, you don't know their values, you don't know what they stand for, you don't allow them to talk, but you have formed your opinion within yourself. It is unreasonable dislike or distrust for a particular race or a tribe or a religion or even nationality. It can be because somebody is less educated than you believe they don't have anything upstairs. It can be because somebody is because of gender. It can be because of gender. You believe women are particular, they are weaker vessels, they don't have anything in their brain. It's women that are stronger vessels. You can prejudge a lot of people based on different kinds of beliefs that you have formed in your mind. We have various types of prejudice. Talking about prejudice, it can be racism. Like I said, when you believe your own race is better than I, when you believe your occupation is better than I, or this kind of people, like in this part of the world, they believe that some nurses or secretaries, they are flats. You have formed your opinion. So if somebody should tomorrow introduce you to a nurse or a secretary, you believe, no, that the second wives to their bosses, whereas there's a prejudgment. It's not all nurses, that all doctors that are, all secretaries that are flats. So you don't prejudge people based on the opinion or stereotypes of what you have heard. You don't. Another point is type of prejudice. Type of prejudice that we have against people is believing that our own religion, maybe because you're a Christian, somebody else is a Muslim, and you believe that our own religion is better than the person's religion. It can be because of a political affiliation that the person has, that you believe your own religion, your political party or political beliefs are far better than the other person. It can be because of the kind of sex life they have chose to have. Maybe they have decided they are gay, or they are bisexual, or transgender, or something, and you believe because of that they are not good for you, or because of their various belief or cultural values, you believe your own is better than them. So we have various ways that we prejudge people when we talk about prejudgment. But this prejudice that we are talking about, having said all the ways that we can prejudge ourselves, that we use to judge ourselves, what are the common features? What are the characteristics when somebody is prejudging? Number one, you have negative feelings towards the person you are prejudging. You don't like the person. There is hatred, is absolute hatred for the person you are hating. Total, complete negative feeling. You have stereotype belief. Talking about stereotype belief is your opinion that you have formed, an assumption based on what you have had or what it's not your life experience, it's not a practical life experience, but something you have had in the past, or somebody said somewhere something happened, but you have not seen it live, but you have assumed. So you are having this stereotype. It's in your brain. It has been rested in your mental faculty. There is no way you want to divorce the two. So you are prejudging based on because you remain in stereotype. When you are prejudging somebody, there will be a possibility and tendency for you to discriminate against a particular group of people. Like in Nigeria, we have various cultural beliefs, we have various tribes, we have various religions. When you want to discriminate because this person is not my person, is not my religion, is not my tribe, and maybe there is a job opportunity or a business opportunity, decided to give it to the person that you believe is your tribe or your religion. That might even mess up the total thing for you at the end of the day. So when we prejudge, that's one of the characteristics. When you have people when you have a prejudice against somebody, it tends to make you. Everybody, you tend to judge the whole group of people, assuming you believe that a particular group of people, they are no good, they are not fit for you. A particular religion, they are no good, they are not fit for you. You have not gotten close to them to know if even one is even better out of all the law. What you do is you model everything together, believing that all of them are the same. It makes you to feel all of them are the same. Then it can lead to bullying. It can be physical bullying, it can be emotional bullying. When you torture people, when you oppress people to accept yours, or you force them or you oppress them because they don't believe in what you believe. Like I said, there are various types. It can be because of their nationality. It can be because of their religious belief. It can be because of their race, their ethnicity, their beliefs, and all that. So how do we go about removing ourselves or trying to reduce, for a peaceful living, reduce prejudice? Number one, we are going to say, how does it affect? We have talked about how does it affect us. Then what are the effects on both you that you are prejudging and the person that you are prejudging? One, it made the victim to feel less fully human. You're supposed to make somebody feel better about themselves. You are supposed to make feel good about themselves. But when you prejudge them and they are aware you are prejudging them, it made them to feel less human. They believe that they are not worth it. Number two, their self-esteem becomes so low, and they are not able to cope with their self-esteem. They are not able to cope because they believe they are not human. You have tampered with their self-esteem. You have tampered with their self-esteem. They stop trying to improve on themselves because they think they are empty. There's nothing good coming out of them. They believe they are empty. So apart from that, it leads to various types of bullying, various kinds of discrimination. When you are supposed to be the best man the job, you don't want to give because it's not your job, it's not your person or all that. And you try to make sure that you reduce the spirit, or maybe you clear your mental side and faculty of prejudice. Those are the effects. It has a lot of effects on people. And we go about reducing prejudice. How do you want to reduce prejudice? Number one, you have to be empathetic. Talking about empathetic, it means you want to put people in your shoes. Not being when you are sympathizing with me, I've lost a child, you want to sympathize with me, but how do you empathize with me. Empathizing with me means you have put yourself in my shoes. I am in the position of this person. Try to be empathetic with people, because you know, if you are judged, if somebody judges you wrongly, if you are being judged wrongly, you might not like it. It might lead to low self-esteem to you. So you put people in your own shoes, number one. Two, you make people aware of the inconsistencies in their own belief. You make them aware. You don't have to keep discriminating. You don't have to condemn it, that my own is better or all that. Make sure you let people know if there are inconsistencies you need to talk about, so that from there, after talking about it, you can move on. Number three, increase contact with members of other social groups, social religion, or tribe. Make friends with them. If you are a Yoruba person, especially in Nigeria, you can make friends with Igbos, you can make friends with the Hausas. So that when there is when you mix up socially with all the other tribes, one or two things, you will understand one or two things about them that will make you to be less, to reduce your prejudices. Be around people that you admire. Don't be around the people that you will always be critical or always criticizing them, not saying anything good about them. You have to be around people that makes you feel good, that you know you admire, you are able to flow easily with them, so that you don't go make friends with people you are not comfortable with, people you don't believe in their values, people you don't believe in their religion, people you don't believe in their culture. It leads you to continue to prejudge them. Number five, avoid justifying stereotypes. Stereotypes are those assumptions that's just in your brain. You have refused to let go of them, and they are not close to any way true. They are not close to any way good. You just assume they are stereotypes in your brain. Avoid justifying your own stereotype. Avoid justifying your own selfish belief. Free your mind. Be a free thinker. Free your mind. Don't clog a lot of things that you have heard of that happened in the past. Don't clog it in your mind and believe you are the best. Free your mind. Be a free thinker. Apart from that, be colorblind. You have to be colorblind. You don't see a red Indian, or you see a black person as a white person, and you believe their color is not bad. Be a colorblind person. So you will not see their mistakes. You will see beyond the race. You see beyond. Look at people's heart. Look at their attitude and their character and their characteristics, and accordingly, you interact with them. Then apart from that, don't be shallow in your thinking. Don't be shallow in your thinking. Think deeply. Think deeply about what the consequences of what we call prejudices might be. If we can all reduce what is called prejudice, the world will be a very, very pleasant and peaceful place to live in. Looking at the world all over today, we see that most of the problem that we are having is because of prejudice. It's almost all based on what I call prejudice. So have a heart of gold today. Make sure you move from the level of being prejudices and stop judging people. Avoid prejudgment. Avoid prejudging people. On a final note, the great man, Dalai Lama, he said, love, when he was asked what's the definition of his own love, he said, law is simply the absence of judgment. He said, love is simply the absence of judgment. So today, as you continue, make sure you reduce your stereotype thinking and assumption about other tribe, other religion, other race, ethnicity, values, their own belief. Don't see yourself as being superb. Don't see your own religion or culture as being best. Don't see your skin or color as being better than others. That person that created us all knows the reason why we have different colors, different religion, different background, and I know the world will be a better place for you. Till I come your way next time, I remain your friend, Nosoke. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye for now.